Hey you, yeah you, sitting behind the computer screen watching this video with the face. Do you like fast cars, a good story, and some really nice graphics? Well then do I have a game for you. Now, if you game a lot, you probably heard of the name Ubisoft. Alright, everyone calm down. Calm down before you start throwing pitchforks and stuff at me. I know. Just hear me out, alright? Now, this game is not technically made by Ubisoft. It is actually in a collaboration. The main developer for this is Ivory Tower. The publisher is Ubisoft. That's going to throw a lot of people off because Ubisoft does have a very bad track record with games that many people do not really appreciate. Games like Far Cry and other things that, I could only really think of Far Cry. Other games other than that don't really have a good reputation after being published by Ubisoft, mainly because of the huge toll it takes on someone to actually be able to play a Ubisoft game. But enough about that. Let's actually start talking about the game itself. The crew is set in the US. For any foreigners, this is probably going to be a good learning experience for you. It's divided up into, I think, 5 or 6 sections. The Northeast, Midwest, South, the Mountain States, and I think I can't remember the other one, but it's a pretty big map. It's actually to scale. I'm not sure what scale it is to, but yeah, you can drive from California to New York. I think the record was 30 minutes, maybe. But it's a pretty big map. It's up there with one of the bigger games that have larger maps. But in this game, you have a couple things that you can do. You can either follow the story, or you can go off on your own and do your own thing and start races and stuff. I personally went for the story because I like story-driven games. I will say that this game does have a very pulling story. You will get lost in it eventually. Basically, you start as Alex Taylor, and your brother is murdered by a fellow member of the gang 510. It's divided up into many different levels. And basically what happens is, after a couple years in prison after being blamed for your brother's murder, you are forced, not really forced to, but given the opportunity to go undercover with the FBI and expose the 510s for the entire, corrupted gang that they are. To actually know more about the story, you guys are going to have to go get it yourselves. Sorry, a little bit of a tease. But onto the gameplay. All the controls are extremely smooth. I played most of it with a controller. You can play with a keyboard. It does require you to use both hands with the directional keys and the WAS and D keys. It's a little bit weird, but it does take a little bit of getting used to, and you will get the hang of it pretty soon. In the world, there are many challenges that you're going to come to face with, like this one on the screen right now. They're called skill challenges. It will give you different parts for your cars and utterly let you upgrade them on the road. Now, it really depends on which one you grab. There are speed, precision, and race lines, are 3 to name off the top of my head. Each have their own specific points that you have to go through, and they're all pretty nice. They do get pretty annoying after a while because of the high speed and control issues, but that's what it takes to get better stuff. There is a max level of this game online, and that is level 50, but there are factions and other things that you can get involved in to keep it going. I would say there's definitely a very large amount of gameplay to this game. I do believe that Ubisoft may have made a gem in the proverbial poop pile. But Ubisoft, don't take it so hard. You guys are doing a little bit better than you usually do. But I do have to give props to this game. The multiplayer is really seamless when it's integrated with the single player. But you guys can tell me your experiences with this game if you guys choose to go and get it. So I would highly recommend getting this game. If not, there is a demo on Steam that is for free. So if you guys are interested, go and grab it. My name has been Pickle. I really hope you guys enjoy this review, and I will see you next time.